Oh, another new thing. We got new straws. New silver straws. Or maybe they're lead. Who knows? Whoa, I'm here. I've made it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to A Coffee with Nick. Another exciting episode about to go down. This is episode 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has really been super fun for me, and I hope that I've been able to provide a lot of value to you and answer your most asked digital marketing questions. A lot has happened since we last checked in and since we last talked. First off, my parents moved back down from Tampa, and I say that to say this. I have taken up fishing. Yes, I know I've gotten to my man roots. I feel more redneck than I ever have before, even when I lived in Loxahatchee. And the main reason I started fishing was because my parents moved back in town, and my dad is a killer fisherman. He's been kicking my ass my whole life, and I'm trying to make a futile attempt to finally one-up him and whoop him in the lake and in the pond and in the canals. So I've been fishing with most of my free time, which is bad news for you because I'm not going to be super brushed up on my marketing stuff. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it feels good to actually have a hobby. It's been like 5-6 years or maybe even longer than that. Sad to say that I haven't had a hobby. And it feels good to actually clear my mind and free my mind and just be out there on the pond fishing, man, catching some bass. And I mean, I dived into it. Like little did I know that there's things called fishing vlogs, and I'm just watching other people fish.
Yep, on the chatterbait. Yep, decent.
I started out looking at it because I was trying to figure out like how to rig different lures and stuff like that. And then I ended up just watching fishing vlogs of these people on the lakes just filming themselves fishing. Which just goes to show you that this type of stuff, content marketing and video marketing, is such an awesome way to grow an audience and to grow your fan base. I think so many people think that we're in the age of short content, short form content, where it's just you have 3 seconds to catch somebody's attention. You do, but long form content isn't dead. These videos that I'm watching and vlogs are 10, 15, 20 minutes long. And really what it does is just allow the person who's consuming that content to get to know you even more and build an even deeper relationship with you. So don't think that you just have to do the quickest 1-minute videos all the time. Don't be afraid to experiment. That's really what marketing is, and advertising is all about experimenting and trying things out. There's so many times where you think that something's gonna work and it completely fails, or you think this ad's gonna do better than this ad, but really the ad that you thought was gonna do worse does incredibly better for some reason. And it's just all about testing it out. So don't be afraid to dive in and try new things. Now, today we are going to do something a little bit different. I'm gonna hop on Quora and I'm gonna go through the digital marketing topic and answer some of the most common digital marketing questions that I can find for you. All right, here we go. Okay, so Jens Weirdiness. That sounds like an alias, my friend. Jens Weirdiness asks on Quora, how can I generate web traffic with $0 marketing budget? Good question. I mean, a lot of people don't have any money and want to start a business, and that's completely fine. There are a lot of ways that you can go about doing it. You don't need to have a budget really to start a business and to start marketing and to start getting website traffic. The number one thing that you can do, well, there's a lot of things you can do. Let's just run through it like this. My number one thing, the first thing that I'm gonna do to generate traffic is to start a blog. I'm gonna start creating content that I can put out around my niche, around my space, that will attract the people that I am trying to sell my products or sell my services to. Now, how do I find the best type of content to produce? How do I know what people are looking for? How do I know what people want to read about? The first thing I'm going to go do is go to Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest is a tool designed by Neil Patel. If you go to neilpatel.com/Ubersuggest, what you can do there is type in a keyword or a key phrase, multiple keywords, and it will pull up the search volume of that specific keyword or key phrase, and then also give you hundreds of other similar options, similar keywords and key phrases to that one that you typed in. It will also give you the search volume, how many searches that keyword or key phrase gets per month, and it will also give you the competition. Competition lets you know how competitive that keyword is, how many other companies are creating content or trying to rank for that specific keyword. So you want to pick a keyword or key phrase that has a low competition. I would say anything under 40 would be good, right? It goes up to 100. So anything below that middle mark would be good. Obviously, the lower you can get, the better. Now, this will give you the search traffic for the web. It'll give you the search traffic for images, for Google Images, for Google Shopping, also for YouTube. So this could be super powerful for figuring out what type of YouTube videos to create. Now, when you get your whole list of keywords there and key phrases, what you want to do is pick the ones that have the most search volume with the least amount of competition. Now, those are going to be your lowest hanging fruit, the easiest ones for you to start generating traffic for, because there's not a lot of competition out there. And maybe if you do your SEO properly and you have a really great article that people find valuable, you might even be able to hit those top spots in Google. And that's going to cost you $0. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. The second thing that I'm going to do is hit up all my social media accounts, right? I'm going to start, if I'm starting off brand new, I'm going to start whatever social media account I think my customers are on, and whatever ones that I know that I can be consistent on, right? I'm not going to try to do 15 different social networks. I'm not going to be on Musical.ly, right? Unless I'm trying to market to kids, which I'm not. So I'm not going to be on Musical.ly. I'm not going to be on Snapchat probably. I'll probably might be on Twitter, maybe LinkedIn, maybe Facebook, Instagram, right? Pinterest. It all depends on what you're trying to do. So I'm going to hop on social media and I'm going to start finding people that would be interested in what I do. How? I'm going to go to people that are doing something similar to what I do or selling something similar to what I do, and I'm going to find those people and I'm going to look at their followers, who follows that page, right? And I'm going to engage with those people, right? I'm going to start off organically, right? Don't ever undervalue relationships, right? I'm going to start building relationships with as many people as I can. Then I'm going to use those social media outlets and those channels to deliver my content through. I'm going to be personally reaching out to people, hey, I really like your stuff. I'm not going to be selling them on stuff right away. And building a following that way, right? So there's a couple things that you can do right off the top that's going to cost you no money, that could really deliver some really impressive traffic for your website. Cost you $0 to start, $0 to do, and you can essentially do it right now. Stop watching this video. You could do this today. Jen's Milwaukee. Or Jen's Wirediness. Do that, bro. Yes, okay, so as you guys can see, I forgot to do an outro, which is really awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got some information out of this video that you can start to apply today. Really excited to be doing this series, the weekly series that we do on Instagram TV, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So depending where you are, please go ahead and like the page or subscribe to the channel. Feel free to tag anybody that you think might get value out of hearing the information in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.